Right now, it's time to check in with the plan advisor, Tim Wood. Love to talk to Tim each Thursday about 8:15. And remember, the plan advisor, Medicare, life, and safe money retirement made easy. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Doing well, and here we are on a foggy Thursday morning, but we're making our way through the fog, and Carl has a question for you, Tim.
Hey,
Okay.
Tim, I was wondering, well, not wondering, I just want to comment on something that you have done at your website there. My wife and I and our family, we're like most people. We don't go out a whole lot because of the situation naturally with the coronavirus and the potential for, transmission. So as much as possible, we stay home. And, it's mainly for the main things. It's groceries, the pharmacy, this type of thing. And what I was going to say, Tim, is, and a big tip of our hat to you, is the way that you have set up the plan advisor so that people, don't have to postpone thinking about important things like Medicare or retirement plans or things like that. Through your website and other technologies, you've made it very easy for people to get in touch with you without having to worry about leaving their homes to find out more about information that you might have about their money retirements and Medicare and so forth made easy. Just, again, a big tip of the hat, Tim, because you have done something for the listeners here that I think is really, really a good tool for them to have.
Well, thanks for that, Carl. Yeah, that is one of the things that we really tried to focus on, and specifically this year. As soon as the COVID-19 pandemic started playing out, we expanded our website. And what some of the things Carl's talking about is we've actually got a live chat right there on the website. So you can just go to theplanadvisor.com. Right there on the front page, on the home page, there's a chat button right there on the page on the right-hand side. Click that. Mm-hmm. It opens up a live chat, and you're immediately talking to a fully certified expert in insurance. So you've got any questions, we can get them answered. We've also set up where you can set an appointment right there from the website. So you don't even have to call to set an appointment anymore. You can set it right there from the website. And, of course, the easiest way, as much as we've done there and as great as it is, one of the things that COVID has really forced the insurance companies to do is really expand how we can get people enrolled in different things. There were a lot of things that we used to have to do face-to-face that now we don't. Actually, the last 3 cases that I've worked have all been 100% just over the phone. So even if some of the listeners don't have internet or, I have to go to my son's house to get on the internet or whatever, you don't have to. We can literally do everything right over the phone. Most of the companies have come up with ways to do signatures, electronic signatures over the phone. So we can work no matter what the product is that someone needs. Yes, that's one of the things that we really wanted to do was keep people feeling safe. Now, if they'd rather have someone come out, whoever from our team comes out will stay in a mask the whole time. And we're still doing that. That's fine. That's great. We're here. Mm-hmm. But as Carl was saying, that's one of the things that we really wanted to do with the website, especially with this COVID thing, is make it very user-friendly and very easy for people to get their questions answered. And one more thing real quick, we've partnered with so many other agencies in the area and some nationally that there really isn't anything that we can't help with on the insurance side. There's things that we don't do. Like, for example, I don't do car insurance and I don't do homeowners insurance, but I know where you should go if you need it because I work in the industry and I know where you should go. So we're able to help. We kind of want to be a one-stop shop. If you've got any questions about what's coming up for retirement, you need a mortgage protection plan. So if one of you passes, the other person's taken care of. You need a final expense taken care of, so when whoever passes, all those expenses are taken care of. Any of those kind of things we can do virtually, either over the phone or right over the website. So, yeah, that's one of the things we've worked on. Thanks for noticing.
Yeah, and Tim, we could actually make the argument that some folks might say, well, life has kind of stopped for me right now. But it really, with the COVID going on, it may be more important than ever to make these plans, right?
I personally believe it is. And this is kind of a side note, but you'll understand why I'm going here. I was just before speaking to you looking at the AP Newswire, And there's a story on there right now that says U.S. budget deficit climbs to record $2.81 trillion, and that's in the first 10 months of our budget year. And this whole story goes on, and the end of the story essentially is they are expecting us to have more than double the annual deficit on record by the time we're done with this fiscal year, September 30th. Mm. Now, there's a lot of people that believe that is going to we're going to have repercussions of that sooner or later. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of people that are concerned about what's going on. So, yes, to go right back to what you were saying, yes, sometimes it does seem like that we have to stay in, like Carl said, and we do. My wife and I do the same thing as much as we possibly can. We do from the home. But the market's still going up and down. There's still fluctuations in the market, and like I was just saying, people still need life insurance. People still need mortgage protection and final expense and retirement planning and Medicare, and all these things. They're still going on. That hasn't stopped, and it's not going to stop. So, planning ahead as much as you possibly can and going with a company that makes it easy, however you want to be worked with, whether it's online, whether it's on the phone, whether it's in person, whatever, that can help you get where you want to go.
Thinking out loud with Tim Wood, the plan advisor. You mentioned it just a moment ago, a couple of times. Final expense plans. Tell us a little bit more about that and how they work.
Okay. A final expense plan is nothing more. The easiest way I describe it is it's just a simple life insurance policy. That's all it is. Basically, there's a few points, and I can explain it really easy. You can get coverage anywhere from about $2,500 to $5,000 up to $50,000. The monthly payments are very affordable. Coverage is available basically for anyone up to age 89. The benefits never are reduced, so there's no reduction or decrease in coverage. And the good thing about it is it's actually a whole life insurance policy, so it does accumulate a cash value, and the rates never increase, and there's no medical exams. So there's a lot of positives. Now, it's not going to be a huge life policy that you're going to leave a legacy to your family. That's not what this is. A final expense policy is exactly what it sounds like. Everyone is going to have final expenses. The average right now in this area is between $12,000 and $15,000 for the entire process, including everything. So, you need to have a plan for that, because something could happen immediately, and that $12,000 to $15,000 is billable right now. So you need to have a plan for that, and these policies are very easy to get. They're very affordable. The payments don't change. The benefits don't change. They're just a really good, easy fit, and they really help in certain situations when people need, exactly like I said, what it sounds like, final expenses help taken care of.
No question. I had this facing me in May with the death of my father, and had to take care of some final expenses, and thankfully he had taken care of some of that, and it was just made a lot easier. So folks need to be thinking about that. Especially, really any time during your life, but especially as you kind of, the years start to add up a little bit more. Think about final expense plans. Obviously, folks can find out more about what you can tell them about it on your website, planadvisor.com.
Of course, yeah. We've got a whole section there on final expenses that can answer any questions. And once again, going back to what Carl and I were talking about at the very beginning, right from our website, you can get a lot of questions answered, or do a real quick chat and get a question answered, or schedule a Zoom video meeting right there, or a phone video, or a phone meeting, or however y'all want to get together. You can do that and get those questions answered right from the website. Two other things I want to mention really quick. Number one is about telehealth. A lot of people out there, especially retirees, they're scared to even go to the doctor. I mean, that kind of plays into what we were talking about earlier, right? They're even scared, not necessarily to go and take care of insurance things. They're scared even to go to the doctor right now. So what a lot of the different carriers are doing is they are offering telehealth, and some of them are offering telehealth visits at no charge for their members. So what I would suggest, whatever someone's insurance company is, so what I'm talking about is whether it's a Humana or a Blue Cross or a United or whoever your insurance company is, go to their website, they're going to have information about telehealth, and you may be able to do telehealth for a lot of your appointments, so you won't be exposing yourself to any potential whatever is out there in the world. So that was one thing I wanted to mention.
Mm-hmm.
Second, real quick, for everyone to keep in mind, the annual election period for Medicare is coming up. It starts October 15th and goes to December 7th. So that's something that anyone that has a Medicare Advantage plan, that's the time of year that they can look at plans for the next year and make changes if they need to. So anyone that's got Medicare, just start putting it in your mind. We are, about 8 weeks or so out from the annual election period starting, and then that's when you'll have the opportunity to see these new plans for next year and make sure you're in the best plan with the best coverage, with the lowest maximum out of pocket and all that good stuff. And of course, we can help you with that right at theplanadvisor.com. Or any of this, you can just give us a call anytime, 423-262-7919. That's 262-7919. You can call us anytime, and we can get you taken care of.
Great information, as always. One of our favorite subjects, one of our favorite guests, Tim Wood, the Plan Advisor, Medicare, Life, and Safe Money Retirement Made Easy. Tim, we appreciate it. We'll talk to you again next week.
Look forward to it.